Hello, Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Oh, I've got a little bit of fluff on me mat. What a way to start. Shall I start again? Nah, let's just carry on. Anyway, independent stamping up demonstrator, bringing you not so much a project as a sort of a closer look. So I've got First Frost and I've got the frosted bouquet framelets that go with it. And although they've been out since September, I've only just bought them. Kind of resisted them. I kind of sort of don't buy everything all at once because I can't use them, and then if I'd have got this far and still had other things to use, I probably wouldn't have bought them. But I found that I have been so sensible with what I bought that I could get these after all. So I have used the set before. I used it on a team day, and I absolutely loved it. And using it then, I thought I'm gonna have to get these. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stamps. So 3 of them are sentiments. So one of them there is a Christmas one, and it's kind of a different sort of Christmas stamp set, which is one of the reasons why I quite liked it, but it's also congratulations and wishing you all the best, so they don't necessarily have to be Christmas, and the images there can be other things as well. So it is rubber. It's clear mount, so you might have heard a lot about cling stamps, the new ones, but these obviously aren't the new type. And it comes with a coordinating die set. So we have things that will cut out things on here. So we've got 2 of those, so that's quite cool. So that just saves time. So you've not got something missing. It's just you can cut those out sort of twice. We can cut out that flower there. That's marvellous. That we can cut out. I'll be replacing this with some magnet. So that cuts out. That cuts out there. Obviously we can cut out 2 of these flower heads as well there, and I don't think this cuts out. I think this is, yeah, that just must be a bit of floral on its own, as is this one. It doesn't match that one. It's just going to be, these are just going to be foliage on their tod. And then we have a frame here, which is one of the things that I was really quite excited about. So you can cut out a frame that is a frame, or you can cut out a solid piece and another solid piece. So that's really quite delicate, that. So that will cut out your sentiment there. So you can have that on a solid background, or you can cut out a frame and have it partially covering something else. So I'm just going to get some magnet. There we go. That just makes life so much easier, and that gets thrown away. Right, so let's do some stamping. So I have a piece of Whisper White. I did have a piece of Whisper White. I got it ready for me stamping because I was going to start me filming with it there, and it's disappeared. I've got my blocks, I've got my inks. I appear to have mislaid my bit of paper. And I found my bit of paper. So I just thought I'd just do some stamping. So the colours that I've kind of got out ready are Mick Macaron, Soft Seafoam, Tranquil Tide. I've got Coastal Cabana and Blackberry Bliss. So I just thought we'd have a little look at what they look like stamped, and then we'll do a bit of chopping. So I tend to, as you will know, because I've done a video on it, is I stick those to my box and not to the back of these. But the new cling stamps, you will be able to stick, well, you will have to stick your pictures to the back of these, because these will be super sticky, and there'll be no problem about them sticking to your blocks. And then somebody said the other day, I was reading on our special forum for demonstrators, is that you'll have all these spare bits around the outside of the stickiness, and to cut them into strips, and you can put the pictures on these clear mount ones to make them sticky. It was just an idea. I may or may not do that, because I actually quite like them stuck to my box. So probably what I'll end up doing is sticking this piece in the box like I used to do, and then I know I've got the spaces, so I'll probably stick that in the box so that I know where the stamps go, and I can see at a glance, at a class, if there's one missing, or even just when I'm just stamping myself, because I'm always losing things as I'm stamping. Right, let's just get these all off. I like to stamp my stamp sets when I first got it. Somebody put in one of my teen groups that I'm in, okay, fess up, who has still got a stamp set from the annual catalogue that you've not inked yet. Of course I ink all mine pretty much straight away, so I like to do this sort of thing with them, and then that way they have always been inked. I might not have made anything with them, but I've inked them. Right, so let's get these ones stamped. So that's a sentiment. I might do that sentiment in Blackberry Bliss. I've just realised that I need my chamois. That's my chamois sorted. And a plastic box over there. Right. So I'm not going to put this right to the edge, because I think I'm going to cut it out. So I'll move it in a little bit. Oh, did it upside down. There we go. Stamps beautifully, as you would expect from a Stampin' Up stamp. Lovely. I'm going to do this big flower, I think, and I'm going to, the way it's done there, that's what I was going to show you, is that the way it's the image is on there, you get that different sort of shading of the colour. Quite like that. Might stamp it a second time, see what we get. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I like that. So the dies are here. So I've got a few of these to cut out, so I shall match them up like so. I just want to show you how they match up. So yep, it's quite easy to match that up. And the little one matches up there, that's pretty good. The thistles, they match up. We have a little bit of an in-joke, me and my other half. Whereas we're always pointing out, Luke, the thistle. A really bad Scottish accent. I do apologise to anyone in Scotland watching. It makes us laugh and there's a reason for it. And then that one. And then we have that to be cut out with that, and then I'll use that for something else. So I'm going to cut all those out and come back to you. So there we are, done some cutting out. Obviously there's ones that don't have a die, so they're just as they are, but the rest I've cut out. This, I love that, that's gorgeous. Do that in sorts of different colours, do it in silver, that would be stunning. Got me two-tone there of that one. My thistles, that's the other bit of foliage. Got me flower heads. And then I've cut the frames out. So I used the small one to cut the sentiment out, and I cut these frames out so you get a middle piece as well. I don't know if you can see. That one, pretty cool. I kind of centered that right, but that one I've gone slightly squiff. So that one's not brilliant, but that one is just perfect. And so you can have your sentiment mounted on top of that as a layer, or you can sit it in, so it gives you just a little bit of a different effect. Or you can have your frame and build a picture behind the frame and have it so that it's coming out the frame, which is the idea I quite like. What I thought I might be going for is something like that. Or maybe not use the same colour frame as what's behind it, but yeah, so that's my little play, and I shall make a card and show you what I do. Okay, so I've had a little play, and I kind of think that that's what I like, but I thought I might stamp a background. So I'm going to move those off, and I'm going to go back to my mucky side because I'm going to do stamping off and stamping on. So this is extra thick Whisper White that I have cut in half, fold in half to make my usual C6, and I'm going to stamp off and stamp on, and I'm gonna just do a little subtle background, and I want it to not have to be completely in a straight line. there is a piece of the DSP, I think, is a bit like this. Just want to give a little subtle background so that it's not completely plain. There we go. And I'm thinking of, yeah, there's that piece of the DSP there. So yeah, a bit like that. So I'll now put that away. Put that over there to give it a bit of a scrub. Right, let's go back to the clean side now. Like my Stampin' Up logo there. So I'm going to stick those two together. Have that over the side, and then I've got my little coming out of the frame there. And I'm not sure if I didn't prefer it without the stamp background. Now I've stamped it, I'm not actually sure I like it, because I might get a bit lost. Anyway, I'm going to do it now because I've done it. So I'm going to get a bit fast view so I can be quick. So stick that to that. And then all these are going to get stuck down. Need a little bit Tombow for that, I think. So stick a bit on there. About like that, and then I just need to put some more on the back here. Like so. Got it on my fingers now. Gonna get a block, stick it on there, and then I might put this up on dimensionals. And then we've got a very non-traditional coloured Christmas card, and I'm liking. I appear to have run out of memory then when I was just filming the end there, so I'm not quite sure what you've got, but here we go. Here's the finished product. So yeah, not bad for my first play. I'm not sure that I would bother with that background. I actually think it's too busy and it was probably better without, but there we go. Hope you liked it. All details over on my blog. Beautiful set, and I will be doing some more with it, so look out for that. If you press the bell, if you subscribe and press the bell, you will get notifications of when I upload a video, and I do 3 a week.